global warming and climate change phenomenon that human beings have swapped with their social and economic prosperity have dramatically contributed to the destruction of balance of nature. This power of change has triggered recurrent negative repercussions to affect mankind continuously. Subsequently, numerous types of both natural and man-made disasters have been intensified and become more complex in nature. This exacerbated disaster situation has resulted in increasing high death toll and tremendous material losses whenever the disaster occurs. In 2002, Department of Disaster Prevention and Mitigation, or DDPM in short, has been established in Ministry of Interior through merging the erstwhile disaster management-related government agencies. Thereafter, the Disaster Prevention and Mitigation Act 2007 has designated DDPM as the focal state agency to undertake disaster management conformingly to international standard nationwide. To fulfill the assigned responsibilities, DDPM has established its regional administrative mechanisms nationwide in addition to central headquarters and has equipped them with manpower and material resources. DDPM headquarters is obliged to identify concerned policy and to integrate disaster management efforts at national level. On the other hand, DDPM's administration mechanisms at regional level that encompass 18 disaster prevention and mitigation regional centers and 76 disaster prevention and mitigation provincial offices are assigned as DDPM operating units to deal with disaster prevention and mitigation efforts nationwide. In performing disaster prevention and mitigation function, DDPM has highlighted and employed the proactive and holistic disaster management approach, which encompasses pre-disaster, during disaster, and post-disaster stages. Invest today for a safer tomorrow. The crucial essence of disaster risk reduction that those who are concerned should take into consideration to foster awareness and arrange preparedness among all sectors of society. This endeavor will enable all stakeholders to respond rapidly and effectively to disaster situations. In order to meet fundamental preparedness requirements, the following initiatives are translated into practice by DDPM. Formulating National Disaster Prevention and Mitigation Plan, which is the country's master plan, and other relevant action plans to serve as the blueprint and to be taken by all agencies concerned in dealing with disaster situations. In addition, DDPM has been tasked to provide secretarial support to relevant committees at national level in overseeing disaster management master plan, identifying disaster strategies and measures to meet international standard, taking the necessary steps to prepare and maintain personnel and operational system in state of readiness for responding emergency situation. In this regard, DDPM has organized disaster reduction drills and exercises at national, provincial, district and community levels as well as at ASEAN regional level. Recognizing the importance of proactive and holistic disaster management approach, DDPM has put forth its endeavor to enhance and strengthen the capacity of local administrative organizations, the government mechanism primarily responsible for disaster management in the respective areas. Preparing and securing adequate budget required for funding relief operations to alleviate hardship and suffering of disaster victims from all available sources. Regarding disaster personnel preparedness arrangement, DDPM has established Disaster Prevention and Mitigation Academy and its 6 regional campuses to serve as the training and knowledge-based venue. Various counter-disaster or disaster management training have been arranged to enhance and strengthen capacity of DDPM personnel as well as those from other government agencies, private sector and the general public. DDPM has realized the importance of people's involvement in dealing with disaster situation. Subsequently, DDPM has arranged numerous training programs and activities to promote and encourage people's participation in disaster management as DDPM's networks. In addition, DDPM has recognized that the role of youth in disaster management is as important. Consequently, DDPM has attempted to foster culture of safety amongst schooling and de-schooling youth through providing them disaster education and generating the awareness as well as encouraging their involvement in disaster management. DDPM has acknowledged and applied community-based disaster risk management approach to arrange people's preparedness, particularly those who live in disaster-prone areas. Through this approach, numerous people's organizations are constituted by communities members to deal with disaster situation. DDPM has organized civil defense volunteers, the main civilian force that can be immediately mobilized to assist the government officials' disaster efforts nationwide. Moreover, DDPM has initiated and arranged specific training programs to enhance and strengthen communities' capacity in dealing with the threatening disaster situation. For instance, Mr. Warning program to train the villagers living in the risk-prone villages and assign them to keep close watch on disaster situation and to warn other villages of potential disaster. One Tambon, One Search and Rescue Team program that aims at equipping each and every Tambon or sub-district throughout the country with own search and rescue team. Additionally, DDPM has trained own emergency rescue team, ERT, that can be be dispatched to conduct rescue operation in short notice. In addition, DDPM has employed structural approach to prevent and mitigate flood and drought through developing water resources. Regarding emergency equipments, vehicles and supplies preparedness, DDPM has taken all required steps to ensure their ready availability and serviceability. Furtherly, DDPM has introduced information and communication technology to deal with disaster situations as well. In order to achieve disaster knowledge and information that can apply to develop more effective policies, programs and planning to reduce disaster impacts that meet international standard, DDPM has organized disaster research on its own account, as well as through close technical cooperations with numbers of international organizations. In the light of disaster, DDPM will function as focal government agency to handle disaster situation and providing quick assistance to affected people. Through the establishment Emergency Operations Center, DDPM will integrate cooperation and efforts from all sectors and immediately dispatch search and rescue team and emergency rescue team to the affected areas. Furtherly, DDPM will synergize and mobilize the required resources from all sectors to save life and protect property and to deal with immediate impacts caused by disaster. In addition, DDPM will apply new technology in communicating and handling disaster emergency situations, such as in assisting and evacuating the people in distress, arranging temporary shelters, providing medical and health services, distributing basic subsistence supply, and securing the safety to sustain disaster victims' survival until the situation returns to normalcy. During post-disaster stage, DDPM will take part in joint rehabilitation operation to alleviate hardship and suffering of disaster victims through repairing damaged basic infrastructures and reconstruction works. In respect to physical and mental health of disaster victims, DDPM, in conjunction with agencies concerned, will take immediate steps to provide their medical and health services to full recovery, as well as to arrange occupational promotion programs to restore their livelihood to normalcy as or better than before disaster. Another crucial task of DDPM is its involvement in the joint effort to promote and strengthen calmness and peace in the 3 deep southern border provinces. In addition to carry out normal function of providing assistance and alleviating hardship and suffering of the people there, likewise the other parts of the country, DDPM has as well supported the equipments required for task performances in these areas. DDPM's contribution has considerably enhanced and strengthened the capacity of government agencies, boosted the officials' morale, and promoted better understanding of the people in the areas. To keep pace and to efficiently deal with disaster situations, DDPM has taken all necessary steps to develop the organization through exerting the utmost effort and resources as well as maintaining the high standard of preparedness. Still, DDPM will continue to seek for close cooperation and support from all sectors to enhance and strengthen its disaster management efficiency and effectiveness. This determination is destined to alleviate suffering and maintain well-being of the people, to secure Thailand as a safe and habitable habitat, to foster safety culture and disaster resilience, and to keep all sectors of the society in state of readiness for coping with disaster in a safe and sustainable manner ever. Proactive prevention and mitigation, quick response, rescue and relief, effective rehabilitation. These are spirits of DDPM.